So today we are going to be doing some writing to get ready for our research project. And so yesterday you spent some time looking through the books on EPIC or Learning Ally, and hopefully you picked a topic that you didn't really have to pick because hopefully you picked a topic that picked you in a way, something that really called out to you that you felt a special connection to, that you wanted to spend more time researching. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be shifting our focus to the first section of your research project, which is going to be all about the American Revolution. So you'll see in the document that is from my daughter that her whole first section is all about the American Revolution. It gives a background about what happened. So what I want to remind you of is that writers, like other people who create, the first thing that they do when they're going to create a text is they imagine it in their minds. And they imagine the parts of it, they imagine what the whole thing is going to look like, and then they think about the work that they're going to have to do in order to be able to write each of those parts. Then they get started. So like I said yesterday, we're not doing this all at once. We're doing it part by part. So today we're going to be focusing on all about the American Revolution. When we meet with our groups today, Mr. C and I will go through an article with you on the internet. And we're going to be documenting the important information from the article. The who, the what, and the when, meaning who is involved, people's names, who are they, why are they important in history, what happened, what were they involved in, and when, specific dates. And if we see anything about where, we can add that as well. Where did all of this stuff happen? So whenever we're asked to write a report or any other sort of informational writing, we always say we need to see an example of this so that we know what's expected of us. So that's why I'm really encouraging you, and we'll do this together in our groups too, to look at the piece that is there from my daughter so that you can get an idea of what is going to be expected of you to have completed by the end of this research project. Okay, because there's going to be a lot of information that's given to you about the American Revolution. And while a lot of it is very important information, a lot of it is a big part of history, but we're not going to be using every single little piece of information because otherwise we would end up writing this giant book, and that's just not the purpose for this. So we really have to be able to pick out the most important events that really shaped all about the American Revolution if we were to just kind of summarize it. So Mr. C and I will help you with that today. You're going to contribute to taking the notes. Mr. C and I will be typing up the notes, and then we will share the document with you. It is going to be your job to follow along and listen so that you can tell us what notes we need to include on the document. So your job is to really listen for the important people, events, dates and times, and places. Okay? We'll be here if you need any help.